Well, very good afternoon, dear students. Good afternoon, each and everyone.
मुझे भेजो नंबर देना मैं पूछूं इसका
Good afternoon, each and everyone.
व्हाट्सएप हेलो हाँ सर मैं स्कूल से बोल रहा हूँ ये वर्षा यादव 7-3 में है ना वो संस्कृत का एग्जाम दिए क्या हाँ नहीं क्लास 7 में तो संस्कृत है ना हाँ वो सब बताइए एक तक
Very good afternoon, each and everyone. Well, dear students, it's a new poem that we are going to learn today. A new poem, and if you are not online, then you won't be able to understand because see, this is very difficult poem. And after the class gets over, if you try to read yourself also, then you will not be able to understand. Okay. And today I am very serious. Though you are not attending live classes, really I am telling you the marks I have to deduct. You all are instructed to be sincere, very punctual, the teacher, is after you. The teachers are after you, but you see students, how lethargic, attitude students have, Some students are not taking anything, seriously. This is a very sad thing, Just waiting, Yogeshwari, just note down how many students are present over there, and we'll send one circular to their parents, today. Okay. So that when we deduct their marks also, then we can show it. Okay. Okay, Opt in the Stilly Night. This is a poem from your reader book, Opt in the Stilly Night. So I'll make you understand what is the meaning of opt, stilly, everything, it is written by Thomas Moore. Okay, the poet is here, Thomas Moore. Remember the poet's name, clear? Opt in the Stilly Night. Opt in the Stilly Night means, opt means, we have to understand the meaning of opt means, the literal form of opt means often, very often. Stilly means silent. Clear? Stilly means silent. So what does it mean actually? Opt in the Stilly Night. It means very often, it has been seen, during the bedtime, when the poet, he goes asleep, he is not fully asleep, Clear? He just, lying on his bed, he is getting conscious, not he is fully asleep, not he has gone fully asleep, So, in that silent night, what happens actually, we have to understand it. Okay. When he is there, it means the title of the poem, it says you that, whenever the poet, goes to his bed to take rest, before he takes sound sleep, a very proper sleep, or getting, unconscious. Okay. So what sort of dreams, what sort of memories it flashes upon his mind, that is all about. Clear? Opt in the Stilly Night, ere slumbers chain has bound me. Remember these two lines. To a line by line you will be asked in examination. So my dear students, you need to understand it very well. Opt in the Stilly Night. Very often it has been seen. Most of the time. Very often it has been seen. And especially when? In the stilly night. When the poet is lying on his bed. Especially not getting fully asleep, during that time I am telling you, during night, the night is full of silence, silence prevails everywhere during night time. Okay. So air slumbers chain has bound me. Before, air means, this is the old English, you remember that air slumber means, this is old English. Air means before. Remember this, air means before. Clear? Before he goes or he falls, asleep completely. It means, the second line means before the poet goes completely asleep, or before he sleeps completely on his bed. It means that he is half awake, You can't say he is fully awake, but half awake. He has not gone, asleep, completely. It means. So what happens during that time? Once you feel, or once suppose you go asleep, completely, then you won't be able to remember anything also. Some are, lying on bed, unconsciously. Okay. And they are not able to understand anything. What happened, what is going on with them also. So you see, fond memory, it brings the light of other days around me, the smiles, the tears of boyhood years. It means, from here to here, you all remember, please, the poet is reminding all of his boyhood period, the time period which he has spent, he had spent, with his beautiful friends during his childhood time, all those sweetest memories, it brings him, him light of other days around me, the smile, the tears of boyhood years, all these are very pleasant memories, because all of your childhood memories are really surprising, these are all pleasant, I can say, but as soon as you start growing up, then a lot of difficulties will come, then you won't be able to, have sweet dreams also, because you have some responsibility. But during that time, see, he didn't have any kind of responsibility, he had a very free life, and the poet used to spend beautiful time with his friend circle. So that is why he says that, I had some fond memories, very lovable memories, the smile, the tears of my boyhood years, So he is just reminding the childhood period. The words of love then spoken, the eyes that shone, now dimmed and had gone, you see. You remember these three lines? What the poet is trying to say in this line, in these lines, you see? The words of love then spoken, it was spoken before. Once upon a time, the eyes that were shining, because whenever you are small children, then you don't have any responsibility, you have only friend circle, meeting them, passing your time, beautiful time with them, having lots of fun, during your childhood, but all these have gone, now dimmed, it has faded away, now dimmed and gone. There was a spark before, but now it is removed, it has disappeared. Now it has dimmed, not giving proper light also, glaze also, it is not shining. The life which he is spending right now, he is all alone at home, nobody is there with him. So that kind of life, it is really very, very boring life according to him. That is why he is reminding his previous days, the childhood days, which was full of fun and excitement and happiness, it was full of joy. But those cheerful days, they have gone, now the eyes that used to shine, now it has become dimmed and gone. Okay, the cheerful hearts, now it has broken. Thus in the stilly night, in the silent night, air slumber chain has bound me. Before he could sleep properly, it's just reminding, or before he goes asleep on his bed, completely, he recalls or reminds, all these sweetest memories which he has passed during his childhood time. This is all about. Did you understand? Sad memory brings the light of other days around me when I remember all the friends so linked together. I have seen around me fall like leaves in wintry weather. This is very important line, so all of you, it will come in examination, so you need to understand what is the meaning of this. When I remember all. Now again, passing through sad memories, when it happens, when he remembers all the friend circle, how they were linked together once upon a time. But you see, now around him, they are falling like leaves in wintry weather. During winter, what happens? The tree will shake the leaves. Did you understand? During winter time, you won't find any leaves on tree. Similarly, the poet compares here that my all friend circle, they are just like the leaves in winter. Did you understand? The friend circle, all the friends, those who were linked together, now they have all fallen like the leaves in wintry weather. During wintry weather, what happens? All the leaves will start shaking. They will fall one by one. Similarly, in poet's life also, all the friends, they have gone. Nobody is there with him. All of your childhood friends, I am damn sure that, I am 100% sure that no one can accompany you till your last breath, because each has some responsibility. Now the friend circle you have right now, after 10 years, those friend circle may not be there with you. You have to create new friend circle. The people who are giving their utmost time with you right now, they may not be giving the same time when you grow up, because they also are becoming responsible, and you are also becoming responsible. See, I had a lot of beautiful time during my childhood. Really, I am saying you, I used to climb up trees, used to ride buffalo, horses, used to enter the garden without permission also. All these funny activities we used to have. But right now, see, I have become responsible. I have my family. I have to take care of my parents. I have to take care of my own family members, my child, everything. So people are getting responsible, and no one can accompany you. No one can give company to you. You have to do your task alone. Okay, this is life actually. So time will change everything. So like wintry weather, the leaves in wintry weather, all the friends also are falling like this. This is the thing. Then you are able to understand what I am trying to make you understand about this line. How the friend circle, what the poet is reminding before he falls asleep completely. He is reminding some beautiful memories also. He is remembering some sad past memories also, like the friend circle who were there with him. They all were close, they all were linked together. How they have fallen right now, I have seen around me falling like leaves in wintry weather. I feel like one, and I have become also just like them. Nobody is there with me. Who treads alone some banquet hall deserted, whose lights are fled, whose garlands dead, and all but he departed. And all but he departed. Thus in the stilly night, he once more remembers that banquet hall. Do you remember what is banquet? What is the meaning of banquet hall? Who can tell me? Tanmay, banquet hall. Have you heard the name banquet hall? Hitanshu. Banquet hall means a hall, a sort of where party can be organized. Some big parties can be hosted. The meals, where can be provided. Okay, party function. You all of you know this. Okay. Who trades alone some banquet hall deserted. Once upon a time, they used to have lot of enjoyment with his friend circle. they used to attend party, used to spend money lavishly also there. Okay, whose lights are flat now, nobody is visiting, it has become deserted now. He just remembers, all those past happenings, what happened to him. Okay, but at present, nothing he is having, He is all alone, lying on his bed and remembering all those. Whose lights are fled, whose garlands dead, and all body departed, only one is left out. Who? The poet himself. And he can see, one by one, the people are leaving, What happens actually when people come to attend any party, then after the party is over, then one by one they will go on departing? Yes or no? They will vacate? Or are they going to stay there for 2 days? No. As soon as the party gets over, each one will depart. Similarly, he is comparing that one like banquet hall. A party, big party where it can be arranged, a place, a hall where big parties can be arranged, like when the people come to attend those parties, and after the party gets over, then each one will depart one by one. Similarly, in his life also, the friend circle or the people who have come earlier into his life, they all are going one by one, and his life is now empty, deserted. This is he wants to tell you about. Thus in the stilly night, ere slumber chain has bound me, before I could sleep properly, all this sad memory, it brings the light of other days around me. These all past memories, sad memory, they are flashing upon his mind, they are coming into his mind, coming to his thought, Okay, all are getting enlivened. All the past memories are getting alive, Did you understand? The memories are getting alive, getting fresh when he reminds all the. He is happy on one condition, when he remembers his childhood days, but at the same moment he also very much sad, because when he remembers those childhood days, all the friend circles now they have become departed, Nobody is there with him. He is all alone, living alone. No members are there with him, staying with him. So that is why he is very much depressed. Okay. So this is all about. So any doubt, any query you can ask me from any stranger. If you are not able to understand, then you can ask me. Yes. Yes, ask me. Yes, anyone would like to Adya, Tejaswini, Manthan, would you like to ask Yogeshwari any line which you want to learn? Tanmay, anyone would like to ask me any question regarding this poem, what actually we are discussing in the poem? Up in the stilly night, when the night, it is full of silence, when silence prevails, or before the poet, or actually the poet, goes asleep, what are the memories that are coming into his mind, this is all about. He is remembering, his childhood days, remembering the friend circle, how they are falling like wintry leaves in wintry weather. These are all we have discussed. Okay, Bani Trivedi, what the message you are getting from the poem, you tell me, write it in one line, text me. What you are understanding here? Bani Trivedi, text me. Tanmay, what the message are you getting? Ask me, fond memory brings light means, sir, okay. Fond memories brings light means, okay. Fond means some beautiful memory, very near and dear, okay, because he has already spent some beautiful time with some beautiful people, a good friend circle he had actually, so he is remembering all of them, okay, fond memories, okay. The memories are very much close, or you can say also these are all fresh memory, spending beautiful time with his friend circle, okay, especially childhood time. Yes, anyone, nobody, can anyone type me what the message are you getting from the poem? What kind of message are you getting from the poem? What kind of message are you getting? Okay, who can text me? A slumber, second line of the poem. See the second line of the poem. A slumbers chain has bound me. What is the meaning of that line? Who can tell me? Now I explain to you. Who can tell me what is the meaning of this line? A slumber has bound me. This line. Who can tell me? Explain the line. Yes. Anyone? I'll be very happy any child who is able to explain this line. A slumbers chain has bound me. Really all the students will clap for him or her, if anyone could explain. A slumbers chain has bound me. Yes, come on, who is typing and who is understanding? Who has understood? Of course, you type, try to type. Whatever you have understood. How much have you understood that? I will check. You just type your answer. A slumbers chain has bound me. What is the meaning of this line? Slumber means, I am telling you, slumber means deep sleep, very sound sleep. If you have no tension, then you can have sound sleep. If you are carefree person, then you can have sound sleep. So a slumbers chain has bound me. It means the slumber has caught me. Ritansu, no. Slumber has caught me, no. What is the meaning of this line? The slumber has caught me. Manthan, you text me what you have understood from this line. A slumber has chain. A slumbers chain has bound me. What is the meaning of this line? Who can tell me? I made you understand. A means before, slumber means deep sleep, chain means, all of you know the meaning of chain. So don't translate word to word, but you try to understand what I discussed with you. A reason yield word meaning before the speaker is referring to those moments before he is bound by the slumber chain. No. The actual meaning of this line I made you understand. Bani Trivedi, you tell me what you have understood. Not in deep sleep. Yes. Tanmay, you are very close to the topic. A slumbers chain has bound me. It means before the deep sleep envelops the poet. Did you understand? Before he takes a deep sleep in the stilly night, those fond memories, they are bringing light of other days around him. That is the meaning. Before he takes a sound sleep, a deep sleep, or before he falls asleep completely, he just reminding all the sweetest memories also, and some bitter and sad memories also. How the friend circle, the friends, the best people, the beautiful people, they are falling like the leaves in wintry weather around him. He can see it. That is all about. Bani Trivedi, see, you are out of sight and mind also. The chain has thrown. What is the meaning of this? I am not able to understand. And you are saying, sir, I understood everything. What are you listening then? When something is taught to you, what are you listening then? Tanmay, no, not in complete sleep, but in deep sleep, no. Simple thing you understand, ere slumber's chain has bound me, before the slumber chain it bounds him, or before the complete sleep he will have, all these memories are coming. It means don't think that the poet has gone, completely asleep, He has not fully asleep. He is half asleep actually. And during that time he is reminding all this. That you have to understand. Age slumber. Before the deep sleep it envelops him. Before the deep sleep it engrosses him. That you have to understand. The meaning you have to understand. Then only you will be able to do it. So he is reminding the smile, the boyhood years, the tears, how they used to have laughter, lot of fun, tear also, out of fun also. Okay. All the sweetest memories, he just remembers when he is on his bed, not fully making his eyes wide open, just closing his eyes, but don't think that he has gone asleep. The poet is closing his eyes, lying on his bed, but don't think that the poet has gone fully asleep. He is half asleep. Sometimes by closing our eyes also don't think that we will go asleep. No. You are awake. That you have to understand. This is the meaning. So you read it once more at home, and tomorrow I will discuss with you the question answer part of this poem. And don't share any question answer with any student who are not attending live class. Don't share. After I share the question answer, I will delete the video. So tomorrow those you are attending, they will get it only. Though you are attending live classes, they will get the utmost benefit. Remaining students, let them suffer. If they are not serious, then why to bother for them also? Parents are not serious also for them. So teachers also won't become serious. The child is at home, but I don't know what the child is doing. Some parents, they might be thinking that the child is attending classes, and some children I have seen, they are befooling their parents also. Some poor parents, I know then, they make believe on children that, they are attending live classes, but, children are really, they are getting insincere. Some children, I have seen, they are not taking any task, seriously, or taking anything also seriously. If you are so light-hearted, then of course you will suffer. Nobody will suffer. There is one poem like that, the ant and the cricket, The cricket was lazy. But the ant was hardworking, and because of hardworking nature, the ant never suffered. But the cricket was singing over day and night, when the weather was very warm. In a sunny day, when the weather was very good, the cricket was passing the beautiful time by singing. And the cricket never gave thought to the future. It means the winter has come and the cricket has no food to eat. And during winter what happens? The complete ground will be covered with snow, so nowhere he could go and find food. And when he went to the ant to ask for some food, the ant kicked him. You go and dance through the winter also. because you were dancing during summer when the weather was very good. During that time you danced. So this is my advice, that you dance through the winter also. Similarly, students are not taking seriously if they are light-hearted. The same approach also I have to show. Okay. I know who are sincere students, who are not sincere, and accordingly they will get their reward also. So thank you very much for those who are attending live classes. Okay. And tonight you just go through once more the poem, and Bani Tripati, you read the poem and don't write, whatever it comes to your mind. Be on track. Living in Kanpur, I hope that whatever you learned in Ambuja, you forgot everything. Don't think that English is very easy. You have to read it very sincerely, you have to find out the meaning, you have to read the textbook also, everything, then only you will understand. And already I made you understand also what is all about this. So once more at home tonight, all of you please read it, go through it and understand. If you have any query, then tomorrow you ask me during my question and answer session. Thank you very much.